On this episode of Jag TV, South students are stepping up to help those in need this holiday season.
Some are even rolling up their sleeves to save lives.
And how would you like to shop with a cop for Christmas? Jag TV News starts now.
From Blue Springs South High School, this is the award-winning Jag TV.
Hello and welcome to this special holiday edition of Jag TV. I'm Sawyer Jackson.
And I'm Avery Rayler. Last weekend, our cheerleading team had a send-off, wishing them well as they are heading to Southeast Missouri State to compete for the state title. The very next day, they won the competition, becoming state champs for large 5A division. Congrats, girls. Quinn will have more upcoming in sports.
What a huge honor. Great job. Locally, we've been winning in a whole new way. South DECA team set up a blood drive this past Tuesday. During school, students were signing up and donating blood for people in need. Here's Nolan with an inside look.
On Tuesday the 14th, DECA hosted the annual blood drive, with some small changes this year. With a parent permission slip and a state-issued ID, students came to the small gym for a noble cause.
Because of COVID, this year there was only 45 appointment slots that we could fill. But we're hoping in the spring that those guidelines will loosen up a little bit. We've had as many as 100 donors before, so hopefully that will be what we can do.
Each donation has the potential to save 2 people. So with 45 students enrolled in the drive this year, that's 90 lives saved. Many donors at South had never donated before, but chose to this year for a variety of reasons.
This is my first time giving blood, and I'm doing it because there's a blood shortage right now.
Yes, this is my first time donating. I'm donating because I love people.
There are many reasons to donate, including a free t-shirt from DECA. Blood only has a shelf life of about 5 days, so donations are incredibly important. As scary as it may seem, giving blood is worth it, and much less intense than it may come off. Students came in, had measurements taken, and then all donors have to do is sit down and the work will be done for you. Blood is a precious resource that many people are in need of. If you couldn't make an appointment this time, consider making one next time. I'm Nolan Baker for Jag TV.
Like Nolan said, there will be other opportunities in giving to the community. In fact, there's a blood center right here in Blue Springs, just off of Highway 40.
Speaking of helping the community, South High School has been adopting families for the holidays since 1992. And with Senate leading the way, a record number of local families are being sponsored this year. Here's Kylie with the details.
Senate has spent the past few months planning our annual Adopt a Family event at Blue Springs South. Items like bikes, toys, appliances, and home goods were donated by students to the families in need. Donations were collected and counted last week.
I wrote it down.
For this year's Adopt a Family, we ended up adopting, as a whole school, 34 families. Last year we were at 32, and that was our record. So not only do we have 2 more families, but we ended up with 18 more individuals than last year. And if you think we spend about $150 an individual, we're talking a lot more money. And I feel the generosity this year among students and staff has been the greatest it's ever been.
Student Senate spent their day in South's library on Friday wrapping the gifts to make them Christmas ready for the families receiving them.
With Adopt a Family, we are Santa for families within the district, and this is my first year doing it with Senate.
After they were wrapped and ready to go, the presents were organized into piles for each individual and placed in big bags for a speedy and safe delivery.
These presents will be delivered after Senate finishes wrapping them today. Thank you to all the students and families who participated. These families are sure to have a Merry Christmas. I'm Kylie Mitz for Jag TV.
I'm sure this means a lot to those families, so thank you again to everyone who helped out.
While South is helping families based in Blue Springs, Abby is in Hy-Vee with a way that everyone can help out on a broader, wider spectrum.
That's right, Sawyer. I'm here at Hy-Vee in Blue Springs where they're using the holiday season to help families in need around the Kansas City area. Harvesters of Kansas City feeds thousands of families each year with this annual tradition. What you can do is come to Hy-Vee, pick up a brown paper bag filled up with canned goods for $10 that will be sent to harvesters, and they will distribute them to families who need food this Christmas.
Here at Hy-Vee, we've been partnering with harvesters for many, many years to feed lots of families who need a little bit of extra help during the holidays. So we are really proud to partner with harvesters again this year for a great cause to feed families across the Kansas City metro area.
Make sure when you come into the Hy-Vee around your area, you check out the brown paper bags that will help families in need this holiday season. In Blue Springs, I'm Abby Clausen, Jag TV.
Look for harvester bags all across the Kansas City metro in various stores such as Hy-Vee.
Chapel Lakes elementary students have been spending a few days in the Santa shop buying gifts for friends and family members. Elise takes us on a trip to the North Pole to give us a glimpse.
Last week, the Chapel Lakes Elementary Library was transformed into a Santa shop by the PTA, where students were able to shop for friends and family.
They've been doing it as long as I can remember. I'm not sure how many elementary schools do it. I'm talking to other parents. They talk about how it's such a cool idea and they wish their school could do it, so these kids are all very lucky to do it.
This is an annual 3-day event, and the parents look forward to it just as much as the kids do.
I'm kind of scared because I want to save some money, but I'm scared if I don't know how much money and I spend it all.
No child is left behind. If kids are unable to afford the experience, the PTA will sponsor them, and they will still be able to shop.
I'll get my mom and my dad. I got them a bunch of cool stuff for my sister. It's my favorite time of the year.
Chapel Lake students have been given a great opportunity to give back to family and friends this holiday season. As you can see, they had quite the turnout. From Chapel Lakes Elementary School, I'm Elise Edwards for Jag TV.
Sure looks like those kids had a great time.
Children's Mercy is hosting a toy drive. They're in need of clothing, art supplies, games, and many more items. Everything must be new and it's in its original packaging. If you wish to donate, you can bring items to the Jag TV studio, which is in room 908.
Coming up, Jag TV will show you some of the best holiday spots around town and find out why certain kids are doing their shopping with Blue Springs cops. You're watching Jag TV.
There are first days, long days, day after day after day, and days you've worked so hard for. So today, let's focus on turning your retirement dreams into reality. Because to solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help.
Call your financial representative, Stephen Perch, at 816-795-6232.
I love working at Chick-fil-A because
I love working at Chick-fil-A because
I love working at Chick-fil-A because
we are impacting people's lives each and every day.
We are all like a family here.
Because of the family environment.
Come join our family at Chick-fil-A Blue Springs. You're going to love it too. You can apply online or in person. We'll be glad to have you.
Big Frog is offering a great deal right now and giving money back to the school district. Each time you order customized shirts for school clubs and associations, 10% of the total purchase will fund grants and scholarships distributed through the Blue Springs Education Foundation. It's a win-win situation. Design your own t-shirts at the area's largest selection of styles and colors, and money goes right back into the district's Education Foundation. For more information, contact Big Frog at 816-795-1115 or check their website, bigfrog.com/independence.
Hey Jags, Nate here at Culver's. Welcome back to the school year. We got some exciting things to talk about, including a new sandwich. Everybody knows that Culver's Bacon Deluxe is the best burger in town, but every now and then you need to change up anyway. Best go-to, spicy crispy chicken sandwich. Fresh every single time, sizzling on that fresh crisp lettuce, tomato, and pickle on our fresh Kaiser bun with the butter freshly toasted, and the best pairing with the spicy crispy chicken sandwich, the Wisconsin cheddar cheese curds. Now that your mouth's watering, come on down to Culver's. You know where to find us, and we can't wait to see you.
News from South High School in the city of Blue Springs. You're watching Jag TV.
Welcome back. Are you looking for some fun, festive places to celebrate Christmas? Well, our Kate Willie can probably help you out.
Crown Center in the heart of Kansas City is the place to be for one-of-a-kind shopping, dining, and attractions.
It's an easy place to get to, and you know, there's not a lot of ponds or anything that allow ice skating, and this place is super friendly, and the atmosphere is awesome.
From free exhibits and outdoor events to Kansas City's favorite holiday traditions, Crown Center has it all.
So many things to do, and it looks so cool when we are all out here.
They even have a giving machine that you donate by just swiping your card and buying an item from the machine. Your donations go directly to charities around the area or even around the world.
I have loved being here at Crown Center. It's been so much fun to be here with the giving machines. I have seen a lot of people come in with their families, and it has just been such a great atmosphere.
Crown Center offers many different food items like barbecue, ice cream, coffee, and many more. You can dine in, curbside, or even carry out.
Make sure before the holiday season ends, you come down and check out Crown Center in downtown Kansas City. I'm Kate Willie for Jag TV.
I'll be adding those to my list of things to do before Christmas.
I think I will too. In the spirit of holiday, 25 Blue Springs police and public safety officers recently volunteered their time with students from our area schools. Students were able to shop with a cop and purchase $100 worth of holiday gifts for their families. This $100 was combined with $200 worth of gifts that have been purchased. The families have also received a $75 gift card for their groceries.
Wow, that is such an amazing opportunity for students in our community. Speaking of our community, here is Charlie with the happenings in the city, state, and nation.
In the city, the Jackson County Legislature voted on December 13th for a mask mandate. The cause of this voting was due to the increase of COVID cases. The vote to reenact the masks mandate failed 5-4, so masks won't be required at this time. However, continue to keep yourself safe and make smart choices. In the state, Kansas City, Missouri kicked off the holiday season with its 91st annual Plaza Lighting Thanksgiving Day. They're leaving the lights up until January 9th of 2022. Take time to see them, it is a beautiful sight. Now, to end on a heavier note, unfortunately last weekend it was the largest tornado outbreaks in years. 5 states were affected, Kentucky having the most damage. Mayfield, Kentucky was hit the hardest with very little left of its historic downtown. At this time, the tornadoes are estimated to be EF3 in size. Death toll continues to rise up to more than 70. That's all for City, State, Nation. I'm Charlie Fuller for Jag TV.
Our prayers are with those affected by the tornadoes.
As we get closer to the end of the semester, there are several important dates worth remembering. Here is Nathan with some last-minute reminders.
Thanks. South's annual Christmas choir concert is this Thursday, the 16th at 7 p.m. in the PAC.
It's going to be a great evening, lots and lots of different styles of music. Of course, several holiday pieces. Things go all the way back to like the Renaissance and stuff that was written in just the last couple of years. And we're also inviting our alumni to come on stage with us at the end for the Hallelujah Chorus. So hope to see you guys there, and it should be a fun evening.
Christmas break starts on the 22nd, giving us all a well-deserved 15 days off of school until we return on January 6th. South students, finals will be starting this Friday, so prepare yourself for a gauntlet of intellect that'll last until the break. They'll be graded when we get back on the 6th. That's all for reminders. Have a great rest of the year.
Here's our last COVID update for this year. There are 124 new cases within the school district, with 7 being related to school spread. 292 students and staff have been quarantined due to school exposure, and 824 cases have been recorded since August 23rd. Blue Springs South is the school with the most cases, reaching a total of 23 cases. The overall case rate for Eastern Jackson County has increased for the 6th week in a row. This is a 150% increased case rate compared to October, and the highest case rate since August. Residents around the age of 20 are making up a majority of this week's COVID cases, rounding to about 30% of all Eastern Jackson County cases. As of December, 51% of residents have received both doses of their vaccine, while 58% have only received 1 dose. Stay safe out there, everyone. COVID cases are slowly rising back up, so please do all you can to prevent any more spread this Christmas and New Year. Let's see those numbers drop. That's all for this week's COVID update. I'm Bradley Benton, Jag TV.
Thanks, Bradley. This week on our JagCast, Peyton sits down with Mr. Parrish to learn more about his class, Music Appreciation. Check out the interview on our latest JagCast. It's on our YouTube channel, South Jag TV, and on our website, jagtvnews.com.
Hey Jags, today we're here with Mr. Parrish for another episode of JagCast. So,
good to be here.
Yeah.
Fred McKinn.
Yeah. So tell me about the types of music.
Also, bring in the Christmas holiday and the New Year with our Christmas classics on BSSD Radio. You can listen on bssdradio.net or download the app TuneIn and search BSSD Radio. If you have an Amazon Echo, you can also listen by saying, "Hey Alexa, play BSSD Radio from TuneIn."
Straight ahead on Jag TV News, find out how the cheer team dominated their state competition and a classic Christmas story, but with the Jaguar twist when Jag TV returns.
Dad, don't forget to take the trash out.
Gary, stop! What are you doing? I gotta get rid of the bugs!
Don't get burned by bugs this season. Let Moxie extinguish your past problems with safe, high-quality treatments. Experience the Moxie difference at killbugsfast.com. Moxie Pest Control, Kansas City's pest control experts.
My name is Blake, and I have been coming to Dogpost Dental since I was only 5 years old, so 26 years now. It's fantastic. My experience has been full of trust, and since I've been coming here so long, it's like visiting family. Everything that they say, I know I can trust. My entire family has used them. Whenever they tell us you need to be flossing more, or you need to brush those back teeth a little bit better, or if they tell us we need a root canal or anything like that, we know that they're telling us the truth and they're giving it to us straight.
Jag TV Sports is sponsored by Rod Sports of Blue Springs.
Last week, our varsity and junior varsity cheer team traveled to Southeast Missouri State for state finals. The girls ended up taking first overall in the 5A large division, and JV took second. They had 7 All-State winners with Nikki and Brooke Edmondson as flyers, Avery Mason and Mia Golden as bases, Summer Edmondson and Gianna Graham as tumblers, and Allie Sharp as back spot. Congratulations, girls. Our Touch of Silver dance team also competed in the Kansas City Classic this weekend. They took first in kick, second in jazz, and third in mix. And congratulations to freshman Madison Corwin for taking first in solos. The boys basketball team competed in a tournament this weekend. Their first game was against Jennings High School. They shot 71% from the free throw line with a field goal percentage of 34%. The Jags ended up losing 56-66. In their second game, they faced off against Ozark High School. It was a close game, but they were unable to pull through, losing 60-76. In their last game, they ended up losing 54-76. I'm Quinn Van Wyk, and that's going to wrap it up for your latest sports updates.
Student Senate is hosting a No Shave November competition. Students can vote for the best no-shave look by putting money in teacher jars. The money raised goes to Miss Wells, a teacher at Blue Springs who is battling breast cancer. We will have results from the competition later this week.
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house, not a Jag TV student was stirring, not even a Griffin? Let's see this new edition of A Classic Christmas Story by our very own Griffin Heidi.
The best way to spread Christmas cheer is reading aloud for Jag TV to hear.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas will soon be there.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap,
had just settled down for a long winter's nap.
When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter. I sprung from the bed to see what was the matter.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below.
Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore up the shutters and threw up the sash.
When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick.
More rapid than eagles, his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, oh comet on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away all.
As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky.
So up to the housetop, the courses they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too.
And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound.
He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack.
His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath.
He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was a chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself.
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
He sprang his sly to his team, gave him a whistle, and away they all flew, like down off the thistle.
But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
And a Happy New Year to all as well. Thank you for watching the Christmas special of Jag TV. We can't wait to see you again next year. I'm Avery Rayler.
And I'm Sawyer Jackson. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and at jagtvnews.com. Have a safe Christmas break and a Happy New Year. We'll see you all in 2022.